You guys stand.
All right, everybody want to stand for the pledge?
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Cheryl, do you want to be Jimmy?
Okay. Surprise. Right.
You're on camera.
So first we got minutes and claims. We'll do the minutes first, if that's okay. Because we got three sets of claims to go through for 2 and 1 payroll.
Okay.
Take a motion to approve the minutes.
For April 2nd, 2024.
Motion to approve minutes from April 2nd, 2024.
Second. All in favor, aye? Aye.
You should have a claim docket for March 30th, 2024 through April 5th, 2024, in the amount of $1,140,717.40 for your approval.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
You should also have the claim docket for April 6th, 2024 through April 12th, 2024, in the amount of $3,787,930.68 for your approval.
Motion to approve claim docket from April 6th to April 12th.
Second. All in favor by aye?
And you should have the claim docket for payroll of April 11th, 2024, in the amount of $1,338,725.83 for your approval.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor by aye? Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, Cheryl.
Need practice.
All right, first we got is an ARPA grant from the school corporation working with Hartsville Town.
Yeah, that's to help out with their mental health program. They ran out of, they didn't get this grant for this year, so they needed a little help getting through the next year, up to 2025. So that was an ARPA grant that, working with the council, we were able to get past 150,000, I believe. So I make a motion to approve this agreement.
Yeah, that was talked about, negotiated, and it's a very positive thing to use that money for. Second.
Any other comments, discussion? All in favor by aye? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next is another ARPA agreement for Vigo Solid and Rural Water. Mark, can we talk about that?
Yes, this is, like you say, Vigo Solid Water. This is to pay for a grant.
Unknown caller.
For an uncaller.
And they want to sell in Medicare supplement. Warranty for your car.
This is to pay for a grant to help the Vigo Solid Water receive more funding to hopefully hook up hundreds more water customers in southern Vigo County. I would make a motion to, again, we work with the council on this, and I think this is a good use of ARPA money. I would make a motion to approve this agreement.
Second.
Any other comments, questions? All in favor by aye?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. That is for Citizen Grant. So a phone stipend for building maintenance and parks department, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Adam's been asking me for about a year now for a phone stipend for one of his employees. And then, building maintenance one stipend as well. So you see the motion to approve those. One employee per department.
You want the motions for two different ones or both?
I think we can do both at the same time.
specific about that. Okay, motion to approve, phone stipend for Parks Department and building maintenance.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Okay, Ryan Keller, I see you're here. Did you want the opportunity to speak today? Or are you just here to visit?
I'm just here to support one of my great team members, Karen Steiners.
Karen, are you want to comment today?
When you're speaking about a proposed contract that's proposing today, or, I'm sorry, memorandum of understanding.
It's not, so I apologize, I didn't get on the agenda, so
Oh.
it'll be next week, Karen, but we can mention it. It's a forward agreement for Safe Streets for All. So it's an application to, have Thrive and Karen do that, that application for us, for the county, so that we get applied for the planning side of that funding. So
Do you want to go ahead and talk about it, Karen? and then we can
Absolutely.
sign in?
I feel like I'm barging in.
No.
Sorry. Good morning, my name is Karen Schneiders. I'm with Thrive West Central. And we were contacted by Larry about a proposal that we had put forth. The Federal Highway Administration has come out with a call for applications for a program called Safe Streets and Roads for All. And the impetus of this program is to create safety action plans that target transportation. So finding those areas where there's known problems and exploring ways to fix them. It's all encompassing, so it's not just roadways, it can be roadways that have problems connecting with trails, or, you know, there's conflict points for rail and roads, whatever that looks like. And so we've been successful, thankfully. We submitted we worked with Clay County and we worked with the city of Terre Haute. Both of those were selected last year. We're hearing from different sources that the federal government is just pushing this agenda of safety. So let's take advantage of that. The way that this is working is they have two different pots of money. One of them is for planning and the other one is for implementation of those planning documents. And so we're proposing on behalf of the engineering department, Safe Streets and Roads for All action plan, safety action plan. It's fairly straightforward, meaning that we can put it together with a pretty quick turnaround. So the cost of the application is very low. The only question that I still have is, what is a target amount that for the application itself? Are we looking at 200, 300, 400,000? It is an 80-20 application, so there would be a cost associated with conducting that study. But I'm always going to push the safety agenda when it comes to transportation. So that's the proposal. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I do. There's two, very strange this year. The FHWA has actually 3 different submittal dates. Normally they have 1 per year. And so we just missed one in early April, we have one coming up in early May, which I would love to target. And then there's one in August as well. And so if we miss something for the May deadline, we still have August.
Yeah, so part of, I need to figure out where we can get that 20% match, things like that. So I still need to discuss with the auditor's office, things like that. So I apologize, it's my fault for not letting you know that beforehand, but I'll send that MOU to Terry so he can review it hopefully for next week, and we'll have it on the agenda for next Tuesday for your consideration.
Well, you guys are welcome to come back next Tuesday if you want. If you have any questions, we'll just reach out to you. But
Sounds great. Thank you.
sounds great.
Thank you.
These, the 2 phone stipends are for $35 monthly, and that's for Tim Manley and Megan Becker. So, I don't really have it. Or somebody didn't protect it. So, any comments from the public? Any comments from commissioners or otherwise officials?
I'd just like to say we are, after 2 years. We are getting really close, with dispersing all of our ARPA funds. President Thacker's here this morning, and I think, within the next 2 months, we'll probably be done with that. I think we've, between the council and the commissioners and all involved, we've done a lot of good for our community. We've spent money on things that we would normally want to, have money for, quality of life projects like parks, trails, infrastructure, bridges, building maintenance, nonprofits, tourism, and daycare. So we're getting close. So hopefully, like I say, in the next 2 months, we will be done with that. And we're already seeing that money getting out there in the community, particularly one that is really important is housing. We are seeing, building permits going up every month in the county. So we're making progress. So just wanted to highlight that.
Any other comments from elected officials, department heads?
I would like to comment, I agree with Mark on that, and if we could, Mark too, I know, but if I could get an updated list, I just had a request from somebody in the general public that was wanting an updated list, and it should be public record, so I just want to make sure I just distribute whatever the most current one is.
I
So,
agree. I'll get that.
we both sat on the Thrive Steering Committee, it's really some exciting stuff, I see Ryan's here, that it's really some exciting stuff, I think, what we're gonna be doing with housing.
Anybody else? We'll say early voting is still ongoing. The voter turnout has been pretty dismal. I think less than 600 people voted so far, which is pretty important, but seems to be much excitement to go around, so keep that in mind and go vote if you can. Anybody else have anything? Okay, I'll recess till next Tuesday. Thank you.
Yeah. They didn't have time for it. I didn't want to do all